Good morning, or good afternoon, my friends. This is Barry, and you're watching Barry in the PI. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and that like button, and share this with your friends, our enemies. Well, I heard a kid's joke today, a good kid's joke. Why is 6 mad at 7? Because 7, 8, 9. Think about that a little bit. Okay, I've always been able to make people laugh. It started early. Uh, summer we had gone down to Beaumont, uh, visit our grandparents, and they lived in an old house with a front porch on it. We also had our pet, which is a monkey. My parents had gotten this monkey to be kind of a companion for my brother who was disabled. Uh, and the monkey was sometimes naughty. And we were standing on the front porch, and a whole bunch of the neighborhood kids are over there. And when little 4-year-old me was standing in my shorts, and the monkey came over from behind me, and he pulled my shorts down. I wasn't wearing underwear. Well, that drew a lot of laughs. And I stood there with a shit-eating grin on my face as everybody was laughing. That kind of got it started. Uh, then, I think I was in the first grade. And usually after lunch, we had our blanket and laid on the desk, which was about yay long, you know. And so we'd all gotten settled in, all quiet. The teacher left to go to a meeting, a teacher's meeting, I guess. And a little fat boy was sleeping, and he rolled off his desk onto the floor, and he started crying. So I got up. I was hoping to stop it because I get in trouble. We might get in trouble with a teacher. So I went over there and making faces and dancing and to try to get the kid to stop crying and start laughing. About that time, the teacher walked in, and who got the blame? Moi. So I've always been able to make people laugh. Uh, and I could tell good jokes and always getting people to laugh about something or another. And in high school, I one of my favorite classes to take was speech. I had a wonderful teacher who had won the National Teacher of the Year award. He was such a good guy, Guy Bazell, and he'd known my brother had had his class before me, and so he knew all about me, and so I used to used to have to get up for the class and give a speech. Uh, Sometimes a certain topic or whatever we wanted. And this year we had a student teacher from UT, University of Texas, uh, came to do her student teaching with Dr. Bazell. And usually when it came to speeches, I would usually give humorous speeches about different topics, including an old family cow picture that we had. Uh, and they were always funny. And one day the student teacher she said, "Barry, can I speak to you?" And yeah, I went over there. What did I do now? And she said, "Barry, when you get up there, you have every student's attention. They're wondering what you're going to do next." She said, "Can you please give a serious speech?" And I did. It's on the integration of schools. But, and I had an English teacher that she often gave us writing assignments, and I would sit there in the room and look around, and she had some plants growing, some ivy and stuff hanging down, and I wrote a speech that she's a Russian spy, and she's listening on. It's got a microphone hidden in their flowers there, and so next day I got the report back, and she put that very creative, good humor, and she made me read it to the class. So I enjoyed making people laugh. When I went into the Navy after high school, I got stationed at Crow's Landing, California, which is a small base, Navy auxiliary landing field. There's only 100 guys on the base, 2 officers. It was pretty much run by the chiefs. And I worked on the flight line, and things were slow. I had managed to memorize some comedy routines done by some of my favorite comedians. And so I used to do that. I used to get up before the guys. They'd always want me, "Barry, get up and do your comedy." And so I'd do that. I had no idea how to write a comedy script or stuff, so I never tried. I thought about it when I was getting out of the Navy, of going to Los Angeles or San Francisco and try to do a comedy routine. I really didn't have an idea of how to do it. I could write funny stuff, but never really tried to sit down and put together a routine. And so I said, nah, I'll just get my degree in something I'm interested in, which I did. I also participated in the Model United Nations every year, and even got selected to go to represent the University of Texas. We were Algeria, and some of the stuff, my speeches in there were pretty funny too. So I just kept being funny to my friends and stuff. Up until I decided to go back to school and get my teacher's certification. And so I had to go back to school, and I sold real estate for a while just to make me some money, pay the bills. And then I went to the Texas Renaissance Festival, which is a big festival in Texas. Uh, I dressed as a court jester, and the guy that ran the games, he wanted me to run the night school, and which was a little obstacle course, and I did that, and I did really good. The owner of the games, he really liked me. And so I would make $130 for myself, and probably that much for him every day of the festival. So I did that, and then they announced there was a comedy club in Austin then. There wasn't anything like that when I was growing up, and now they had a comedy club, and they had a contest, see the funniest person in Austin, and I decided I was going to make up a routine, and only I need to be 7 minutes, and I signed up to enter the funniest person in Austin contest. I'd never been on stage other than to give speeches. And so I set out to write a good, funny routine. And then, so the day came for my turn, and there was 10 comedians vying for this on that night. And I was the 10th one. And my wife went there with me, Laura, my first wife, and she was worried about, oh, is she gonna screw this up? And oh, I was nervous as hell. I had my drink, and when I get up, I got to walk around a little bit before getting up. And so finally it came to my time to get up there. Place was packed, and I went into my routine, and they were laughing like crazy. And I finished my routine and got a great big applause. I was sky high, and feelings were just amazing. It was great. And then after I came off stage, other comedians coming over and say, "Hey man, that was great. You're a funny guy, and you need to come to our Monday night open night sessions." And then the audience members, as they were filing out, they said, "You were funny. Oh, you were funny." Really loved their team, and so that set it off. I started going on Monday nights and trying new material and stuff like that. And people were telling me I should go to LA or New York and get discovered. And I thought about that, but now I had a wife and family, and then I also graduated and got my certification. So I needed to look for a job, and I started looking around, and I ended up as a mostly history and geography teacher at Memorial Junior High in Eagle Pass, Texas. And I use my humor in my class a lot. That's why they really liked me. And we get lots of laughs in the class. And so that's been my comedy career. I enjoyed it. I still kind of kick myself in my ass and not going to LA or New York to see if I would make it big. If I had done that, you might be watching me on TV. Yeah. Now as an elderly old fart. So that was my comedy career, and I enjoyed it. I got great response from it, and as I say, I've enjoyed my life. I've lived a pretty good life, and that's about it. I hope I made you laugh with my little kid joke and some of my other stuff. But my students enjoyed my humor, and I was well liked by the students. So that's about it. I've rambled on enough now. So that's one of the reasons I make these videos, hopefully to make you laugh or chuckle or at least smile. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you subscribe, and I'll be back again hopefully tomorrow. I'm going to try to do that walk down to show you the new bridge. All right, y'all take care. Take care of have a great day, and take care of your family and your pets. And we'll see you again. So adios, amigos and amigas, and hook 'em horns.